Hello and welcome back to the fourth episode of HTML Beginners thingy. It's the same document as last time, except for I've got rid of the image because it will just give us more space this time. So you see it's the same. Yeah. Actually, I want to see... I downloaded a font and I want to see if it will work. Will it work? Yeah. It's pretty cool. Quite like it. Yeah, that's quite nice. So, as I promised, we're going to talk about divs. A div is basically a space that you can put stuff in. Generally, sort of a rectangle or square on 2D shape. So, if we go on to paint, you might say you want a div. But if you just put div, nothing's going to appear. You have to actually style it using the CSS. So you might say it's black. You might set its position, where you want it to be, and generally, if you have it on if you use Facebook, you'd probably recognise this. That's going to be a div, and it will say. Like Facebook there, like that, or that sort of thing. Like that would be a div. So we're going to try and do that this episode. So, although it's mainly styled in CSS, if not almost all, you still use a div tag, and we're just going to do a div tag like that, and then inside that div tag, so it's the same, so it's pretty much just p tag but div instead of p, and then inside that we're actually going to put a p tag, just so even before we style it we'll be sure where it is. We'll call that div. And then see we have the div there, but you don't get any kind of square. So also what I didn't do last time was, I think I need to, this is how I recommend having your CSS laid out, just because it will help you carry on when you use different languages. It will teach you to lay out your code better. So I just like having it like that, because then you can see all the different things more clearly. Right, so we got a div. We could say, do the same thing, we want all divs, and then style it. So we could do div, and then like this, and do stuff like color, green, but we don't like that, and you'll find out why in a second. So first of all, if we get another p tag under our original p tag, and we say inside that I want this text to be purple. Okay, so we want this text to be purple. So this is a p tag, so it's already styled for us. Launch Chrome. Well, it's blue. So I want this text to be blue. Okay. So, right, so we want this to be purple. That means we need to go to p tag. We need to change this to be purple. Well, hang on a minute. That's changed the blue bit as well. So, what we're gonna want to do is we're gonna be able to have different things, different colours, so that we can have use the same tag more than once and not have to just it be one colour. So you can have lots of different styles, and we do this in a class. So it might sound a bit confusing, but you'll understand it very soon. So inside the p tag, like you do up here, rel equals style sheet and type equals stuff like that, you're going to want to do class. So it comes up in red, and it equals. Now in speech marks, you can name your class. So I'm going to call this blue text. Okay. So now, if we copy this, and instead of where it says P, we do dot, full stop, and then the name of what we called it here. So mine's blue text. I'm going to call it blue text, and now you can style it how you want. So I'm going to make it blue because I want blue text, and there you go. See, this is blue, this is purple, and they're both p tags. You can do the same with this. So you can have class equals purple text. And then remember, it always has to be dot, otherwise it won't work. Purple. So okay, and the same thing applies with divs. So if we go into our div and we say class equals div, it has to be in speech marks now, and actually I prefer it without the space in between. I don't think it matters though, it's just personal preference. So we've done that. Now if we go back down here, we want to have our div here. So I'm going to have my div green, and if we run this, it's still not going to have our div here because we've said it's green, but it still doesn't know how big it wants to be. So if we go into our CSS and we say height, got to do the height and the width because it's a 2D shape. So we're going to do our height as I don't know, 50 pixels, and so you do height colon 50, the number 50, and then you want to do a P and then an X for pixels. So this is basically saying this div is 50 pixels high. So if we save that and run it, the computer is saying, well, we have it height, but it's no pixels wide, so we don't need to display it on pixels wide. So now we need to do width, simple as that, same thing, just have 50 pixels. Yeah, of course, has to be .div. So now if we run this, oh yeah, sorry, it has to be, it's not just colour, that's for text, it's got to be background hyphen colour. Oh, no, don't want to compile it, launch it in Chrome, oh, no, there you go. And we have our little green square, that looks pretty cool. Although it is top left of it, and if we had it in the middle it might look a bit nicer. So if you go to here and type in center, I think it's American, it's American spelt, center, oh no, align, how do you spell align? Ah! Oh, there it is. Text align center, not align center. Text align center. Where is it center? I suppose we'll find out. Save that. Yeah. Text align center like that. And so another cool thing you can do is if we go .div and we go colon hover like that, you'll see what this does when we put in here put background color, just anything different to what your color was here. So I've got green. I'm gonna, I don't know, yellow. So now we put our mouse over it, it changes to this. So although we haven't put all of this in here, it doesn't say when you're hovering over it, change it to this stuff. It just says anything you've put in here. So I've got background color in here. It's not going to only put in the background color. It's just going to change the original background color to what I've then put in here. If that makes any sense. I don't think it did, but oh well. So that's pretty cool. I'll show you an example if I run this. So this is a website I was just messing around with, and it can make it look really cool if you have when you hover over your little menu buttons, you can have that. It's pretty cool. Nice little useful thing. Yeah. Also, you can actually make a nifty little quiz if you put I don't know, let's say, get rid of that. What is my favorite color? And then you could have green, yellow, blue. Actually, let's have this as purple. And you'll see why in a second. If we then have 3 of these, you want 3 hovers as well. So we have, what is it? Purples. So purple, purple, yellow. I'm really lazy, but I'm just gonna paste these in. Blue. And blue. Now if we run this, what's my favourite colour? Oh no, we didn't change the colours. So we want, obviously, right, so you want purple to be purple. And my favourite colour is that one. Oh, let's just pretend my favourite colour is purple. So purple will hover green. Yellow is going to be yellow. And it's going to hover red. Blue is going to hover blue. Oh, this, you probably have no idea why I'm doing this, but you'll understand once I've run this. So you got these 3 colours. The word div doesn't show up, but it says what's my favourite colour. And when you say like, I think it's yellow. Oh no, that's wrong because it's hovered up red. Blue, no, that's red. Purple, yeah. So that's just a little thing you might want to mess around with. If you want to know where I got this font from, I'll put a link in the description. It's quite cool when it's it doesn't look as good when it's small like that, but if you make the font pretty big, then it looks quite nice. On my intro, that's that font. So yeah, I'll put a link in the description. So yeah, thanks for watching. Next time we'll do something, I have no idea what, but just something. If you enjoyed this, like and subscribe if you want to see more. If there are any programming languages that you really want to see, if you put a comment in the description, I might be able to help you out with. And if you want to ask me any questions or any bugs that you've had, something that you want to know, just feel free to comment. So yeah, thanks. See you later.